Hello, hippie homework. This week I spoke about communication because it's the one thing I see people struggle with. There is so much that people should say, want to say, and don't say. And it's little things. Like, I used to find it hard to even just say, could you make me a cup of tea, please? How hard's that? It's not. But there was so much behind that little statement of, can you meet a need of mine? Am I being unreasonable in asking this request? I just want to be lazy and sit on my bum now. Can you do this? There's so much unsaid stuff behind, can you make me a cup of tea? And it just goes to show how even in bigger things there's a lot of unsaid stuff or a lot of assumptions that go behind that. I have a whole lot of experiences that mean that when I say something, it means a certain thing to me. But for somebody else with different experiences, something that I say might have a completely different connotation to them. So it's important to be really clear about what you're saying, why you're saying it, and say it in a timely way. And then there's other things I see, and I spoke about it in the newsletter, about how if you get introduced to somebody and they've called you by the wrong name, I would automatically say, oh, my name's Megan, and correct them. But there's a lot of people who won't even do that. And I think, well, what's that saying about you as well? Is it that you don't want to embarrass the person? Is it that you don't feel that you have the right to say, this is my name? There's so much stuff behind that as well. So this week, I want you to have a look at your communication and just see what is missing in it. If someone's called you by the wrong name and you don't normally correct them, then correct them. See that it's not a big deal. If you find it hard to ask for something to be done, then ask for it and see if it's a big deal. If you have communication problems with someone because they don't do what you want them to do, maybe with a child or maybe with a work colleague, explain it a little bit more detail and see if that gets a better outcome for you. If you have a habit of not always including someone in a piece of communication, then expand the number of people you tell and let them know about something. This is particularly important in the workplace, but sometimes I can see it's really important in family dynamics, because people end up building their own stories about things when you don't say everything you need to say and say it clearly from your perspective. So have a go at doing something a little bit different in your communication, and I would love to hear if that's made a difference to you, and then keep doing it. You never know, life might just be easy, fun, and you might get that cup of tea. See you later.